Now here's the starting lineup for the Creekview Grizzlies. They're in the white jerseys. They will be the home team on your scoreboard. They're starting 5-0, Luke Jack. Number 1, Brady Faust. Number 3, Griffin Latimer. Number 10, Nick Vaccaro. And number 15, Landon Day. The Grizzlies are coached by assistant head coach Tyler Whitlock. Let's play ball.
Welcome everyone back to the War Lodge here for the first round of playoff games in the region tournament. I'm Max Swain, joined by Coach Saxton, the head coach of the Sequoia boys team, is having a great season of themselves. But tonight we are commentating the River Ridge Knights sitting at 9-16 overall, and the Creekview Grizzlies 10-15. Pardon me. Only one game separating these two. This should be an instant classic here, and we are lucky to be commentating this one. How are you feeling, Coach Saxton?
I'm feeling great. We've had a great day so far here at the War Lodge with competitive basketball games in the first round of region play. You know, these teams are playing with their season on the line, so these kids are going to give everything they got.
Most definitely, and these two teams are very evenly matched. A lot of high-caliber players on both sides. River Ridge gets the tip off there. River Ridge has possession first. That's Runyon, jumper, drains that one. River Ridge on the board first.
And that's a strength of his game. He's all about the mid-range. You can't let him get to his spots.
We know how dangerous Jack can be for Creekview. He's going to be a player to watch for the Grizzlies. Latimer, quick pass into Fouts. He's going to reset. Latimer, a long three, in and out. Good rebound there by Vaquero. That's going to be a jump ball. Vaquero down low against Farmer. And, KJ Hart is going to be a fun matchup to watch as KJ Hart is physical and lengthy down there.
Yeah, both those guys have been battling each other all season, probably since they were little kids. They know each other's game well.
Luke Jack.
Luke Jack.
He's just an unmatched player.
He's by far the best player on the floor, and he's going to assert himself early here, try to dominate this game.
Almost 1,300 points in his high school career. Hart kicks it out. That's Runyon. Hart's going to launch a three in the mouth of Vaquero, and River Ridge extends their lead.
Wow, that is not an aspect of his game that he normally goes to, but if he starts to knock down some threes. Oh, there goes Luke Jack again.
And there's Luke Jack. You cannot leave him that open.
You cannot let him walk into a three like that. You got to try to pick him up all over this gray volleyball line if you want to slow him down.
That's Farmer with the ball right now. Looking for someone. Guarded heavily by Day, and what a move. Little spin move action there by Farmer.
Second team all-region, Gavin Farmer just showed you why.
Luke Jack going to bring it up here. Behind the back, into the corner. Good defense there, all cuddled in the middle though for River Ridge. And they're going to get that rebound. Oh no, they're not. That's Fouts. Loses it, Vaquero. Latimer lays his whole body on the floor, and Creekview has possession. Under 6 minutes left, just about. Almost a clean play by Hart. Oh, it's going to be goaltending, I believe. Or is that?
Foul.
Oh, foul at the head.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a mismatch right there, having KJ Hart having to guard Luke Jack out on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Anytime Luke Jack sees a big in front of him, he's going to go attack the rim and take advantage.
No, yeah, definitely with his ball handling skills. He knows his strengths. So he will take two from the line. First one is good.
He's got all 6 of their points right now, no?
I believe so. Nothing out of the normal as he's an outstanding scorer. That's going to be Godwin coming in for Day.
Luke Godwin's a good defender, very physical player. Coach probably seen they're getting beat on the boards a little bit and needs some extra rebounding help.
So here goes Farm bringing it up.
Little elevator play.
That's Runyon launching a three right off the pass. Cannot finish. It's going to be a foul down low. Not sure what the call is.
Oh, KJ Hart.
That's going to be on Hart. That's his second, I believe. So he needs to be careful. Losing him down low is going to be a big loss. Yeah. Very detrimental for the Knights down low.
That's a tough call there. He's a physical player. Creekview plays physical. You got to let those go, I think.
That's Godwin on the wing.
Cut there. Twirl action here for Luke Jack.
Luke Jack guarded by Hart.
Got the mismatch again, and there we go.
And that's 3 on Hart, so he's going to have to slow it down. I mean, you're exactly right. Jack seeing that matchup with Hart, he knows he has an advantage, especially speed-wise.
Yeah, but he's not going to bail him out by shooting a 3. He's going to, and he knows the situation. He's a smart player. He knows he's got 2 fouls.
That one was on the floor, though, so it's going to be passed in on the baseline as the ref have a little bit of a sock adjustment. That's inbounded to Vaquero. It's going to be, before the pass came in, it's going to be on Christian Farmer, his first.
I mean, I know River Ridge wants to be physical with Luke Jack and make it hard for him, but if they're going to be fouling him all night, next thing you know, he's going to be shooting free throws.
Yeah. Inbounded to Vaquero once again.
Little flex play here by Creekview.
Drive, very physical by Godwin, but can't finish under the basket. That's Fouts for 3. Off the rim, and Farmer recovers. Gonna set it up here. Oh, he loses it. And it's gonna be a foul off ball by Gavin Farmer.
Yeah, on a dribble handoff, you can't, use your body to kind of shield the defender, the one you're handing off to. Another tough call there for River Ridge. 5 fouls to 0 this early in the game.
Vaquero, great feed, and he finishes.
Number 10, Vaquero, 2 points, Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies have the lead now early in this ball game. They need some more action, especially off the ball from River Ridge. We saw some elevator screens earlier.
River Ridge running the like flex motion offense right here. Cross screen, down screens.
Runyon looking for an outlet, and he miscommunication. That's Fouts taking advantage of it. Farmer hustles, but can't get there in time. Lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies. Gavin Farmer going to slow it up now, trying to get River Ridge's tempo under control. Going to take it himself, triple teamed out there. Looking for a screen, Runyon, Gavin Farmer. That one's way off. Halfway through the first quarter.
Luke Jack's looking to push it.
Fade away, almost beautiful. That's going to be a foul on the rebound.
On Vaccaro, pushing the back.
Substitutions for Creekview now in the game, number 4, Edward Gaddis.
So Latimer and Vaquero head off as Day and Gaddis come on.
Yeah, Coach Willock put another shooter in the game, try to probably take some pressure off of Luke Jack. They're trying to double him. So they want more shooters on the floor so they can knock down some threes and make it easier for Luke Jack to score in the paint.
Christian Farmer looking for an outlet, finds Runyon. He's going to launch the first thing. That one's to the right, and Fouts is pushing the tempo. Instead, Farmer says, no, you don't. Gavin Farmer can't finish under the basket. And Luke Jack is pushing it once again. Look at that movement. There's just nothing you can do about it. So hard to stop.
It's tough to stop in the open floor. You got to try to pick Luke Jack up at half court or just at least try to slow him down a little bit. You give him a full head of steam. He's getting all the way to the rim with ease.
So Hayden Lewis comes in for Braden Flint on the River Ridge side of things. And Luke Jack makes that one. So in a second trip to the line, I believe is still perfect.
Number 21 comes in the game for Creekview, Ben Torres.
It's going to be Farmer on the inbound.
Creekview going with the full court press here.
And still up by 7. That's going to be a foul.
And they only have 2 fouls on for the quarter, so you got some fouls to give. You can put some pressure on these River Ridge guards, see if they can handle it.
I believe that was called.
Try to extend your lead a little bit here going to the second quarter.
I believe that was called on Ben Thoreau for Creekview. There's Farmer. They need a basket here. Creekview has double their score right now. Mid-range jumper attracts a foul, going to be sent to the line. Good little move there by Christian Farmer to get some space.
Yeah, that's what you want to do defensively. You want to give up, long twos, and the kid did a great job of forcing Farmer into a tough shot. He just bailed him out there at the end with the foul.
So that's 2 fouls on Ben Thoreau as Farmer drains that first free throw, and Latimer's going to come back in for Thoreau.
Another shooter in the game for Luke Jack to be able to hit in the corner possibly.
Out on that one, rebounded by Day. Physical, but Runyon's getting in there. Great physicality, but Creekview's going to maintain possession off that rebound. Luke Jack looking down court, Godwin to Gaddis. He's going to drive on his own and get fouled on the way up.
Gaddis known as a shooter, so they're going to close out on him hard. It's a great job by him reading the closeout and getting to the paint, drawing another foul.
I believe that one was on Gavin Farmer. Gaddis is first. It is drained. So still a 7-point lead for Creekview. The loss of KJ Hart down low early in this one, he still has 3 fouls. That one's going to be pretty detrimental down the stretch as his size helped with rebounds a lot.
He's also their best finisher inside, scoring-wise, averaging about 10 points a game.
There's Luke Jack, and he's going to attract a foul. Man, that's his like 6th one he's attracted just this first quarter.
Yeah, River Ridge has to be careful here. They're going to, next thing you know, be down double digits if they keep letting Luke Jack just shoot free throws all half.
Another trip to the line. No good on that one.
I know River Ridge wants to play physical here, but sometimes the refs aren't going to adapt to you. You got to adapt to the officials. So they got to do a better job of just playing with their hands up, trying to stop guys with their chest and not their arms.
Makes the second one. River Ridge with the ball now. That's Hayden Lewis over there in motion now.
Creekview going to a 1-2-2 here, 3-2 zone. Trying to confuse River Ridge a little bit.
In the corner, a double team now by two strong defenders. It's going to be a jump ball, nowhere to go for Ryan Foley. And Farmer's going to go off, Gavin Farmer that is, for Runyon.
Yeah, Coach Whitlock for Creekview feels like River Ridge guards really can't handle the pressure well, so he's looking to trap, try to turn some steals into easy layups on the other end.
That one is over to
one.
Lewis. They are speedy on defense right now. Creekview is all over the place. Farmer going to shoot. That one's no good and did not even hit rim.
Yeah, he had to get it up there. Shot clock was winding down. Doesn't touch the rim, so that's a shot clock violation. Great job by Creekview. They were playing solid defense for 35 seconds. It's not easy to do.
So deficit is 8 for River Ridge. They do not want it to go to double digits. They stopped here as a must near the end of the first quarter. Luke Jack, another physical drive. I believe it's going to be on the floor. No, it's another trip to the line for Luke Jack. I believe his fourth.
They just cannot stay in front of him tonight. And like I said, they're fouling too much now. Every time you even fouls on the floor, he's shooting 2 free throws. You can have 20 points by the end of the quarter.
And not even to mention the fact that, I mean, most of those fouls are going to the same player. So, I mean, that got Hart in foul trouble first thing, and I would imagine that Runyon is getting up there too.
Yeah, they got to find a way just to not just stay in front of Luke Jack, but just let him not touch the ball.
Yeah.
Easier said than done, but they got to do a better job.
Trying to break this press in one pass. Recovered, but taken away by Latimer. Swings it over to Gaddis for 3 off the backboard. Day trying to get on the floor. Man, the effort there, but recovered by River Ridge. Timeout. Man, a fast-paced game in this one. River Ridge down by 10, though. They're going to have the ball. Some adjustments needed, especially on the offensive end in response to Luke Jack.
Yeah, that was a good timeout there by Coach Darling. He sees that his team needs a bucket badly. So as soon as they gain possession of that, he calls timeout. He's going to draw up probably something getting to the rim here. I'd say maybe for Gavin Farmer or Zeb Runyon. Hopefully get themselves on the board, gain some momentum before this quarter's out.
And as a coach, when Hart, like a player like Hart has 3 fouls, when do you think about putting him back in?
3's tough. I mean, usually when a guy's got 2, you probably take him out for a little bit, and then, depending how the game is going, if you're keeping it close, you can keep him out. But if that lead gets extended to about 10 or so, you're probably looking to put him back in, hoping that he doesn't get his 3rd. But having 3 right now, it's tough to put him back in. You got a whole quarter to play. You can get his 4th pretty easily.
100%. There's Farmer trying to get the goal, pulls up for a mid-range, cannot put it in though. It's going to be a foul on the rebound on River Ridge. It's on Runyon.
And we're shooting more free throws.
Yeah, and the bonus in this first quarter.
I know Runyon wants to play physical, and that's the type of player he is, but sometimes you got to kind of, when you're crashing the offensive glass, you got those team in the bonus, you might have to pull back a little bit and just let them have it.
So there's Vaquero. First one is good, as we're going to have some subs. That is David Kurz coming in for River Ridge, and Thoreau coming in for Godwin.
Yeah, Coach Darling now with Runyon and Hart both being in foul trouble. He's got to go to his 3rd big.
So 12-point lead now for Creekview. River Ridge needs to find something here on offense.
Here comes
as they're double team, triple team almost. And nowhere you can go with that. Jack and foul. It's a fantastic execution play there.
Yes, the whole point of that is try to speed the guard up, and then you can come trapping from behind so he can't see it. That was a great job by Luke Jack reading the situation, getting that jump ball.
Gonna set up a play here. Vaquero sent to the corner.
River Ridge now in the zone.
And timeout by Creekview. So with 1:26 left in the first, Creekview up by 12. And I mean, they have really no way to stop Luke Jack right now. Hasn't scored in a few minutes, but Luke Jack is really carrying the load scoring-wise for Creekview.
Yeah, they're probably, River Ridge going to a zone right here. Obviously, being in foul trouble when you're in a zone, you're not as aggressive, so you're not going to foul as much. Coach Whitlock, seeing that they were in a zone, guys weren't really in the right spot, so he called the timeout to make sure that they're set up to go against the zone defense right now, the 3-2 that River Ridge is putting out there.
So 1:26 left. And what is only two teams that are separated by only one game record-wise. But Creekview is having their way right now by 12. Great look. Can't finish on both attempts.
Great play design there by Coach Whitlock. Just got to execute, make the layup.
Farmer looking for someone, finds Runyon. He's going to pull up for a three. His form is almost flawless. Zeb Runyon.
That was a much-needed basket for River Ridge. Zeb Runyon, he's got a quick trigger. You give him any little amount of space, he's going to pull it.
Down by 9. There's Latimer almost taken away there by, that was Flint. Oh, goodness. Luke Jack cannot connect on that one, though, and River Ridge has to take advantage of that here. Luke Jack rarely misses, so you need to capitalize off the empty possession. And Runyon's going to try. Oh, my goodness, what a response. The crowd is alive for the Knights now. Down by 6.
Looks a lot like when we played him a couple weeks ago. He came down the court, hit back-to-back threes on us, too. He shot it well in this gym last time he played.
About 20 seconds left in this first quarter.
Yeah, Creekview's going to take the last shot here, conserve this lead that they have. Looks like they're going to run the same play they ran last time to get that layup down low that they missed. They heard it. Oh, River Ridge read that one well this time, though.
And Runyon, that launch is nowhere near. So at the end of the first, scores 20-14. What looked like Creekview kind of trying to pull away there, but River Ridge comes back to life. 2 back-to-back threes by Runyon. And some work to do for River Ridge to get their more life offensively. But, it is still a close game there, not nearly out of this ball game.
Yeah, River Ridge is in trouble there. It looked like Creekview might have ran away with it there early. But Zeb Runyon obviously hitting those 2 threes, got him back in the game. They were much needed. River Ridge has to do a much better job in the second half of playing defense without fouling. Because Creekview must have 8 to 10 points from the free throw line. So we got to do a better job here by River Ridge, staying in front of their man, not reaching. Play with your hands up. Creekview got to get Luke Jack going a little more. River Ridge is going to try to slow him down. So these other guys like Griffin Latimer and Abram Gaddis, they can knock down some threes from the perimeter. That will open things back up for Luke Jack. Well, this is definitely going to come down to the wire, I think, the way these two teams are playing right now.
And you've played both these teams. What do you think is the most challenging, at least small aspect to adjust to for both, when you play both these teams, hardest thing to face?
Obviously for the Grizzlies, it's Luke Jack.
Yeah.
He's a star. And for River Ridge, it's their size, their physicality. They have solid bigs and they score it well from the inside. And then when you try to focus on that, they got shooters on the outside.
Yeah.
So you got to pick your poison.
Speaking of outside shooters, cannot finish on that one though. Helms 0 for 1. Here goes Luke Jack up by 6.
River Ridge still in the zone.
In the corner, instead Luke Jack's gonna drain it from downtown.
Luke Jack's got the ball. I know you're in a zone, but someone's got to pick him up.
Just unreal his talent. There's Farmer going to drive himself and one. A much-needed momentum shifter for River Ridge. Going to cut the lead down to 8 with a made free throw here. Pardon me, down to 6.
Gavin Farmer's a strong guard. When he goes to the rim, he's hard to get off balance. He kept his balance there, was able to finish through the contact.
Kerr's a good rebound.
Oh.
And Runyon loses the handle.
A little out of control there by Runyon.
So here goes Luke Jack, up by 7. playing a fantastic game from outside the arc and inside the arc, drawing a lot of fouls. Latimer, and that is the danger from the corner, Griffin Latimer.
Yeah, but guys like Latimer and Gaddis start hitting threes, and you got Luke Jack doing his thing. They're tough to beat.
Goodness, Farmer putting the moves on. He's going to stop at the elbow off the back of the rim, though. Another rebound by Kurz.
Kurz giving solid minutes here.
3 attempt, no good. That one was by Helms. Up by 10 now. Luke Jack cross-court pass instead to Godwin.
Can't leave him.
Oh, I was about to say, if he made that. Godwin, a physical rebound, but can't put it back up.
Kerr with another rebound.
Yeah,
someone who doesn't play very often during the season, but he's given some great minutes for Coach Darling right
especially
here.
with Hart on the bench. A
Exactly.
very needed presence down low. Runyon pulling up again. Quick trigger. 8-point deficit now for the Knights.
Whatever Coach Darling's best players for Zeb run, and they need to run it the next time down the floor because he's heating up.
Here goes Luke Jack. Helms is on him right at half court. There's Latimer. They lost him. Fortunately for the Knights, he does not connect on that one. Ball is going to be on the baseline, I believe, for Creekview.
That was a great job by Luke Jack getting the ball inside. Defense sucked in, able to kick it out to Latimer for the wide open three. Luke Jack is more than just a scorer. He just knows how to make the right play.
Inbound, taken away.
As soon as I say that, he turns one over. I jinxed him.
The height of
there's
Farmer.
Runyon again.
Oh, Kurz cannot get that one. Oh, almost gets it. But Luke Jack has it now. Godwin's down low. No one on him. Luke Jack is going to slow it up, though. Speedy pass. Too risky there. Runyon has it off the turnover. 5:42 left in the second quarter, and that one's errant. Back-to-back errant passes for these teams.
Okay, Coach Whitlock sees that it's getting a little sloppy out there. He wants to kind of slow this thing down, run a set.
And there's one thing about Jack is that he's like in for the entire game, and then he barely looks winded. His stamina, too, is something that makes him such a difficult player to stop.
Yeah, he's used to it. He's been playing probably the whole game since he's been a sophomore in high school. And on top of that, he usually goes out there and guards the other team's best player. So
yeah,
he can exert all that energy defensively and do what he does offensively.
And he does attract another foul there. That one was on the floor, though. So him throwing it on the baseline. Day comes in now along with Gaddis. And speaking of Day.
Good slip by Day.
Can't finish, though. Fouts cannot either. Packed away. Great defense for the Knights. Lewis with the pack. And the pass is too far forward. You have to slow it up. Not even slow it up, just maintain your composure down the stretch, especially down by 8 on those fast break points. Cannot have those errant passes.
And you had one of your probably best shooters, Brandon Flint, there in the corner wide open. Rivers got to get him going. He hit 7 threes against Creekview the first time they played this season.
There's Gaddis. Oh, that one's short.
I think that was a pass.
Yeah. But Godwin cannot finish. It's going to be a foul.
I think he might have faked out his own teammates on
yeah.
that one. I don't think Godwin was ready for that one.
They were looking up. They were confused just as we were. That foul is going to be on Creekview, so River Ridge ball.
And River Ridge going to that zone has prevented them from getting in foul trouble in this quarter.
Looking for someone. Inbounded to Lewis.
Oh.
Almost tripped up there. That's Runyon. Guarded by Gaddis. A very interesting matchup of two very speedy players. It's going to be a foul on Gaddis, though. That's Vaquero coming in now for Godwin. 4:40 left in the first half.
I'd expect Rivers run a play here to Zeb Run is going to get a screen back right here. Watch this. Yep, there he is.
And man, almost connected there.
Pushing it back.
Oh, offensive foul there. And man, he is so quick off the pass to put that up. I mean, if you give him like an inch of space off of any screen,
he's probably got one of the quickest triggers in the region.
So dangerous. Luke Jack looking for some screen off ball.
Riveridge back in the man here.
Oh my, there's just nothing you can do.
Stay in front of him.
Because if you try to play a little bit off of him, he's going to pull up and drain a 3 right in your mouth. So, I mean, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, they might have to look, if they do set a ball screen like that, River Ridge might have to look to trap the ball screen to try to get it out of his hands, make someone else make a play.
At least his 5th trip to the line tonight. He's going to be shooting 2. 4:19 left in the first half. That's going to be Thoreau coming in for Day. And then you have Christian Farmer back in.
Thoreau, I know, is out there for his defense, so I can definitely see Creekview going with back to that press right here on a made free throw.
Yeah, I remember the Creekview Sequoia game here just a couple weeks ago. The throw that was between the Grizzlies and the Chiefs. Thoreau was always sent in for the defensive possessions. Man, physical call there.
Yeah, it looks like Zeb Runyon was trying to set a screen there, and Fouls just ran right over him.
Not sure who was called on, but it's going to be Knight's ball. And Day coming right back in for a throw. I'm guessing that's on him because he's at least at 3 now. And timeout for River Ridge. Still about the same amount of separation, 8 points. What do you think as a coach that River Ridge needs to implement here to finally break that glass ceiling and get back in this ball game?
I think, Creekview's probably going to key on Runyon here. And I think they need to get Brandon Flint going a little bit. He's one of the best shooters in the region. Like I said, he had made 7 threes against Creekview the first time they played. And to get him going, he's got to see the ball go through the net. So I think you got to maybe run something here where Runyon maybe sets a screen for Flint because the attention that he's going to receive, and maybe that can get Flint open for a wide open 3, make it a 5-point game, and then give yourself some momentum. They might need to go back to that zone. I think that was working best for them defensively.
Yeah.
Every time they go man, it's a foul. And they can't stay in front of Luke Jack. So the best way for them to stay in front of Luke Jack is to go zone, try to build a wall when he's got the ball, make him give it up.
So 4:10 left. It's going to be River Ridge ball on the sideline.
Creekview in a 2-3 zone now, it looks like.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Little play up here. It's going to be passed back into Runyon. Guarded heavily by Luke Jack.
Now they're match backed up. They kind of showed a 2-3, but now they're match backed up in man.
Farmer pull
he
up.
Likes that mid range. Yep.
It's going to be a foul going in for the rebound on River Ridge.
Yeah, you notice River Ridge isn't really getting any paint touches. They're not really getting anything inside. It's mainly mid-range and threes, and that's because obviously KJ Hart being out right now.
Yeah, and even Curtis too, who was getting the rebounds earlier, is on the bench as well. Their tallest player is maybe Runyon, if not number 32 Tyler Dickman, who's first time we're seeing all night. Good lay in there by Landon Day.
Yeah, when you have a guy like Luke Jack, they guard so tightly. When he sets screens for others, it gets them open. So Luke Jack setting that back screen for Day got him wide open because of the attention that he's getting.
Nowhere to go for Runyon. Here's Farmer. Loses it almost. Flint.
Like I said, he needs one.
Cannot finish that one.
That's his first shot tonight, I think.
Yeah. It's going to be Luke Jack giving him a little bit of space. He's going to pull up, and he's going to get fouled. Maybe on the ground. Now it's going to be 2. 2 shots for Luke Jack.
Yeah.
At least his 6th attempt. Man, he is having a night tonight.
Yeah, Hayden Lewis actually did a pretty good job there, staying in front and forcing a mid-range jump shot.
Yeah.
And Brandon Flint just ran over and stuck his hand in there and kind of bailed him out.
That one is good. So lead up to 11 as that's Thoreau coming in for Day.
Here comes the press again.
And that's Grubbs coming in for Creekview. So his first appearance tonight. Second one is good. Lead up to 12. River Ridge needs to get their offensive side of the ball going right now. There's Farmer looking for a drive. Nowhere to go. Runyon at the elbow, but cannot complete. Trying to get the rebound was Farmer, but Gaddis is pushing the pace now.
Yeah, River needs to look to get the ball inside. They have, 4 fouls on Creekview, so they're in the bonus as well. Both teams are now in the bonus. You're not going to get many foul calls when you're shooting pull-up mid-range jump shots. You need to look to get to the paint.
Another foul there by Runyon. It's going to send Vaquero to the line.
Yeah, both teams are now in the bonus. I'd be just driving the ball every single time.
Yeah.
These refs are calling a lot of fouls.
So that's Kurz coming back in and Ryan Helms. So Kurz being down low is going to be a big help on the rebounds as he's boxing out Luke Jack. 2 for 2 by Vaquero, so it leads up to 14 as he heads to the bench.
Carl's usually not a great foul shooter, so him making both of those is big for the Grizzlies.
Yeah. That's going to be Helms inbounding. Look for someone. It's going to be a foul.
And we're shooting more free throws.
Yeah, Kurz heading to the line. His first trip tonight. 2:47 left in the half. Now, as you were saying, a lot of fouls being called, especially in the latter part of this half.
Yeah, when you have a 14-point lead like Creekview has, that's the risk you run by pressing when the other team's in the bonus, is now you're stopping the clock, allowing them to score points, and they can get into your lead. They might want to think about possibly just sitting back, playing half-court defense, right, just so they don't foul and let River Ridge score with the clock stop.
2 for 2 on that trip by David Kurz. Deficit back down to 12.
Both these coaches are going very deep into their bench tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of that obviously having to do with the foul trouble that both these teams are getting into.
There's Day on the wing. Luchak now has an inch of space. Kurz is on him.
Again. Good job by Kurz staying in front of Luchak there.
And Day also has a mismatch with Helms on him. And Latimer finds an inch of space as well and utilizes it to its full potential. Lead up to 15. Farmer thinking about it instead of a wide open lane. And Latimer is hustling down the floor.
Not a great job in transition there by Creekview.
Luchak double teamed.
Good job staying in front, building a wall.
Oh, he's open now. Lost him on a double team to Latimer. Cannot let that happen.
Yeah, you don't need to double team Latimer, especially if you're the one double teaming off of Luchak.
Farmer pull up again. That one in and out. That was a needed bucket. Kerr's going to get back now.
Nice find.
Wow, what a pass. Vaquero has it.
No foul there. One of the
Kerr's
first times they haven't called a foul on an attempt inside.
Kerr's called for a clean play. That's going to be Creekview ball on the baseline.
Luchak owes the inbounder on these baseline of bounds, but they're looking to get it back to him every time. He passes it, but they're looking to get it back to him.
It's going to be an offensive foul on Day.
No,
Luchak.
Yeah, they called an illegal screen on Luchak.
And that's also one thing, that Luchak has such minimal fouls. His IQ as a basketball player is so high. It's just, man, he is an insane prospect.
Yeah, he does an incredible job of using his length and his athleticism on the defensive end not to foul.
There's Runyon. Christian Farmer for a three.
Much needed.
Lead down to 13.
With KJ Hart out, they're going to have to hit outside shots to stay in this game. Hopefully cut it to single digits possibly by halftime. KJ gets back in there. They give themselves a chance.
Double team Jack for a second.
Trap the ball screen. Want to get out of Luke Jack's hands. He did a great job of finding Vaccaro inside. He just mishandled the pass.
On the baseline, it's going to be Luke Jack throwing it in yet again. Looking for someone. Looking for Latimer. He has a mismatch. That's Lewis on him. And he's going to use every inch of height that he has on Lewis and take it to the basket.
Yeah, Luchak, once again, he's got a size mismatch there. He takes you inside. Good job by Latimer getting over that ball screen there.
Farmer guarded heavily by Latimer. Helms nowhere to go. Tries to throw in a layup. And Runyon can't finish either under the basket. And Jack is pushing the pressure. What a Euro step.
You're not going to stop him in the open floor.
Unreal.
Bad shots lead to easy layups for the other team.
River Ridge needs a basket here to end the first half. All momentum is going the Grizzlies' way. There's Helms. Long three, rebounded by Day. Farmer had it for a second. It's going to be a foul.
Foul.
Is that going to be Day sent to the line?
I think it's, yep, that's
Wow.
on Farmer.
That's how they're going to end the first half.
Yeah, River Ridge wanted to take the last shot there. Oh, wait.
Oh,
no,
wait,
it is on
pardon
Day.
me.
They switched. It is on Day.
That's on Day.
I was surprised by that one.
He takes advantage of that. First one is good. So Farmer's second shot here. Clock is at 3.4 seconds. That one is good.
They need to deny Luchak. Uh-oh.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my gosh.
You know he's getting it with 3 seconds left.
It's just unreal. He can make it from anywhere. That does it for the first half of play.
Yeah, he hit that one from the gray line.
Just that's like a volleyball marker,
yeah,
man. It doesn't even matter.
That's a solid 30 feet right there.
Score is 45-27. River Ridge was getting back into it there for a second, but man, Creekview's outside scoring and Luke Jack as a whole has really pulled ahead here at the end of the first half.
Yeah, it's all Luke Jack here first half for Creekview, and River Ridge has to do a little bit better job of trying to slow him down. But you know, when guys like Griffin Latimer can hit some threes, that opens things up for Luke Jack even more. You know, River Ridge obviously having KJ Hart, their best inside presence and best inside scorer, getting in foul trouble hurt them because they weren't able to get anything going in the paint. They were pretty much shooting just mid-range and three-pointers that whole entire second quarter. Weren't hitting them efficiently, and that's what hurt them, and that's why they're down 18 right now. I'd expect them to go inside to KJ Hart early here in the second half, try to cut into this lead, give themselves some life. And then Creekview, you know, they're just going to keep going to Luke Jack. This first 4 minutes here of this third quarter going to be very important for Creekview.
Yeah.
They can either put them away or they're going to give River Ridge life. So I know that's what Coach Whitlock's going to tell his team is let's just put these guys away early. All right, let's not give them life and let's not give them a chance. And know if you're Coach Darling for River Ridge, you got to tell your guys, hey, you know, we were in foul trouble. Right, KJ's on the bench, or he's back now. You know, he's going to give us an inside presence. We still have a chance here. There's a lot of basketball left. You know, 18-point leads in today's basketball game. The way the pace is played, those can be a race and a heartbeat. So, you know, River Ridge just has to just keep believing, keep their heads in the game, and understand that, you know, with KJ coming back, it gives them a chance.
So yeah, we'll see the adjustments after halftime. I'm Max Swain, joined by Coach Saxton. We'll see y'all the second half of play in about 8-ish minutes. Welcome back, everyone, to the War Lodge. I'm Max Swain, joined by Coach Saxton, and we're here for the second half of play between the Creekview Grizzlies and River Ridge Knights. And 45 points for the Grizzlies, 28 of those all by Luke Jack. Man, outscoring the Knights by himself. An amazing first half by the senior. River Ridge is going to have to respond in a big way.
Yeah, like I said earlier, these first 4 minutes here, crucial for both teams. River Ridge can either get themselves back in it, or Creekview can pretty much end it.
So here goes Farmer, going to set something up to start off this half. And Hart is back in for River Ridge, so that's a very big presence for the Knights down low. There's Runyon.
Lost it, but KJ's in there inside.
Great to have him back for the Knights.
Yeah, that's what they were missing the whole first half there. His ability to get offensive rebounds and get some easy 2 points.
There's Luke Jack looking for an outlet.
Yeah, you got to face guard him now.
And Farmer's on him. Great job.
Yeah.
He's pushing him to the basket. Foul.
Good job by Flint, helping the double team get it out of his hands. Getting back to the shooter.
Lost him just for a second. Almost capitalizes off that.
Force him into a tough one, though. Baseline fadeaway is not easy.
Latimer can't connect from
Great rebound
far
by
away.
Farmer.
Gavin Farmer going to push the pace but loses it. Not how you want to start that drive.
Now, River Ridge right now, if they're getting stops, they got to capitalize in transition.
We saw that a little bit in the first half. They had that chance. They were down by, I think, 6 or 8, and they had a chance to finally get some points on the board off of some rare misses by Luke Jack, and they have some errant passes. They have to capitalize off of empty possessions.
Yeah, they go with the trap, get it out of his hands. Good
There's
ball movement by the
Latimer,
Grizzlies.
in and out. But, man, Brady Fouts, great hops there.
And that's going to be a foul on Hart.
Wow, that's 4.
Yep.
And Runyon's going to be sent in.
He's going to have to sit for a while, too. But at the same time, this thing gets too much out of hand. Coach Darling's going to have to go to him earlier than he probably wants to.
Yeah. Jack
Great
finds
screen by Latimer.
Vaquero. Yeah, beautiful passing, too. Great lay-in. Grizzlies looking strong right now. Farmer over to Farmer. Drains it. That was a much-needed 3.
Yep, now with Hart on the bench, they're going to have to start knocking down some threes to get back in it.
Luke Jack hasn't scored this second half.
Oh, good slip by Luke Jack.
Just as I say that, being sent to the line, a foul is going to be on Flint.
That's the one thing as a player of his caliber, when you're going to get guarded so tightly, when you go and set screens for others, so much attention is going to be drawn to you that you can get other guys open, or at the same time, you can quick slip to the rim like he just did.
So Godwin's going to be sent in for Landon Day. Second one is good. Clock is at 6:10 left in the third. Here goes Farmer. He's pushing it, guarded by Latimer.
Oh,
Ooh.
Latimer literally might have tripped over Runyon's foot there.
And the ball is off of Latimer's foot. Runyon has it now, though. Off the screen. Luke Jack is playing so tightly. Farmer loses it, and Godwin has it. Turnover. And Jack is going to push it.
You got to get in front. Got to get in front earlier.
Great stoppage there. There's 3 defenders around Luke Jack.
That was a good help by grabbing Farmer there, dropping down on the big. Get that steal.
And the foul. Is it going to be on? It's going to be on Latimer. It's going to be Knight's ball. Screen there. Farmer's going to pull up off the front of the rim. Oh, and Luke Jack lost it for a second. Runyon was on the floor. And off his foot again.
River Ridge got to get back and recover here.
And a timeout by Creekview. That's a rare back-to-back plays where you see Luke Jack losing the ball like that.
Yeah, this, second half, he's been playing obviously the full game. Maybe a little bit tired there.
No, most definitely.
Yeah,
and especially
sometimes you can lose your focus a little bit when you're tired.
And especially relying on him so much.
Right. Good. Coach Whitlock right now is calling timeout, wants to settle the guys down.
And if you're Creekview, losing KJ Hart again with another foul quick in that third quarter, I mean, you have to be a little bit upset, but still you have to recover now. Kurz has been rebounding really well. He's on the bench, however.
Yeah, KJ's probably the one real mismatch that they have out there offensively. And now him not being out there, Rivers has to collectively as a group try to find those mismatches and work together to get the best looks possible. You can't just come down the floor and just pull quick threes. You got to work the ball and get the best shot. Still plenty of time. There's no reason to rush. Good
Great
slip.
pass. Godwin cannot finish under the basket, though, and Runyon pulls it in.
With Rivers trying to trap those ball screens now, you're susceptible to those quick slips. That was a really good job by Godwin to slip there.
Runyon has it, gets fouled on the way up. It's going to be sent to the line. It's going to be on Brady Fouts.
The best way for Rivers to get back in this game is to keep doing that, is keep driving the basket, draw help, dump down to the bigs for layups. And the way these refs are calling the game, if they're going to miss it, it's probably a foul. And you can score points with a time stop.
So a little bit of chatter right now.
I think we got some sweat on the floor here. It's hot in this gym.
Oh, yeah. And a good show out, too. Good crowds all day long for the most part.
Yeah, these teams are, season's on the line, so great atmosphere.
And even the Creekview student sections here. I mean, they're not too
Yeah.
far on the road.
No. Great showing. They've had the best showing as a student section by far today.
And in any other game, especially against Sequoia, I would not be in favor of that. But it's good to have fans here.
Yes. Definitely a playoff atmosphere.
Yeah. Misses that first one. Here is the second one. Clock is at 5:02. Great rebound there by Vaquero. Way to get up there. And Gaddis was trying to camp in that corner, for a three-pointer. Beautiful read by Farmer. Man, he's a great player, especially defensively.
Good effort there by Farmer. Grizzlies like to run those horn sets with elbow entry. You read it well.
Farmer on Jack. There's Latimer. Oh, he's open. Off the backboard. Rebounded by Vaquero, pardon me. Double team, cannot finish.
Gotta go, gotta go.
Farmer's in the corner, kind of by himself right now. There's Runyon. Quick move, quick jumper, and Jack was there, but it's called for a second foul.
That's a good job by Luchak, knowing what Runyon likes to do, which is get to that elbow for the mid-range pull-up. He kind of baited him into that spot. Got a piece of the ball, but I guess he got a little bit too much risk there.
Yeah, and it's one thing to know what he can do, because I can sit over here and expect Runyon to do that every time, but it's also to have the quickness and like agility to get your hands in there. It takes so much talent to do that. Nails that first one. Here is his second attempt. 2 for 2.
There we go. First 4 minutes are very important. They've cut into this lead, down 14 now.
Out of bounds. It's going to be Creekview ball.
River Ridge is definitely giving himself some life here.
It's going to be Godwin throwing it in.
If they can cut this to single digits by the end of the quarter, they're really going to start to believe they can win this one.
There's Godwin. Gaddis pushing the pace. Taken away by Farmer. Vaquero got too greedy there. And
good take by Farmer.
Can't finish.
A little out of control. He had Flint there wide open in the corner.
He's hustling back, though.
Nobody wanted
Oh, my goodness.
Welcome to the region playoffs.
Out of all things, I was not expecting that. I thought Farmer was going to get there in time or maybe a kick out. No, a dunk.
You can't give him a wide open lane.
There's Runyon. And Jack is looking directly at him.
As much momentum as River Ridge had, it might be gone now after that dunk by Luchak.
Farmer, a pull-up. That one's short, almost got by Runyon.
He's been struggling from that mid-range pull-up today. Great pass by Gaddis.
Beautiful. Leads back up to 18.
Yep, first 4. They had it to 14. Definitely need a bucket here.
There's Flink with some movement.
And Latimer doing a great job just chasing him around, not giving him any space.
Oh,
nice
what
pass.
a pass. Just too far down the lane.
Got it out to the shooter.
Can't finish. It's going to be
Latimer with
Latimer.
the hustle, tips it out in front. What a heady play by Latimer.
Wow. That Gaddis-Latimer connection is very evident
Back to
tonight.
back.
20-point lead now for Creekview. The Knights need some life on this possession. Runyon's trying to get it and drains it.
When they've needed a bucket, Runyon's been the guy to get it for him.
Cuts the deficit to 17 as Kurz is coming in to the table. Clock is at 2:24.
Oh, Farmer tried to jump another one.
Oh, my
Great
goodness.
backdoor cut by Luchak.
All he did was call his name and just give a little hand motion.
Yep. So you're going to get denied that hard. That's what you're susceptible to in the backside is those backdoor layups. Runyon wants another one.
And he's going to get it. Lead down to 16. A timeout is called. A lot of subs coming in, but man, even though River Ridge just kind of got a little bit sloppy there, a few empty possessions, back-to-back Zeb Runyon threes can get you right back in this ballgame.
Yeah, every time that Creekview starts to pull away, Zeb Runyon just bangs a couple threes, gets River Ridge back into it. They might need to keep going to him the rest of the way here, especially with KJ Hart still sitting there on the bench with his 4 fouls.
And I mean, Luchak has still had a presence in this half, but I mean, he hasn't had nearly as many points in the like on average compared to that first half. So they're doing a good job stopping him.
Yeah, River Ridge is that they're trying to face guard and they're trying to guard him tight, obviously, to try to get him limited touches. You know, the best way for him to get touches now is going to be out in transition in the open floor. In the half court, it's going to be a little bit harder.
So Kurz is in now for River Ridge.
But Luchak, with his size and athleticism, he can get rebounds and you know, start the break himself. So, River Ridge.
Fouts is
Forgot
open.
about Fouts. Good job recovering though there.
And forcing a drive from Gaddis. Man, look at that.
That's a great recovery by River Ridge.
Yeah, great recovery. There's Farmer.
Yep, get it to Runyon. Goes to the ball screen for him, big fella.
And he's guarded by Fouts. Has a little bit of advantage there.
Get out of that corner.
Attracts a foul. That's going to be another one on Fouts. And Latimer's going to come in for him. So Vaquero and Latimer come back in for Godwin and Fouts. It's going to be Runyon with the inbound. 1:40 left in this third quarter. Oh,
Good
what
curl.
a look.
He had Runyon at the top. He didn't see him.
Lewis to Kurz. Runyon's trying to wave his hands. Shot clock down to 9. Lewis attracts the foul. That's Luchak's third. So this is going to be Lewis's first trip to the line, trying to get some points up there in a very critical time. Nails it. As Helms is going to come in for Christian Farmer. And as you were saying earlier, if Rivers can get this lead down to single digits, or at least down to 10, that is a huge difference from being down by 18 or 16. And leads down to 14 now. Pass to Luchak, saved by Gaddis, gives our table a shove. And Day cannot finish though. He's going to stay white ball under the basket. Great hustle there by Gaddis.
Yeah, River Ridge is trying to get some quick turnovers, some quick steals that they can turn into some layups on the other end. This last minute here.
Oh, it was a mismatch, but great read.
That's a foul, yeah.
Oh, it's a foul. So Luchak another trip to the line, but it's going to be on Flint. Pardon me, Ryan Helms.
Coach Whitlock is going to go to that baseline of a bounce play every single time. If Luchak's got a small guy on him inbounding it, just throw it out and step in, post up, throw it right back to him.
So that's Grubbs and Thoreau coming in now for Gaddis and Day.
Yep, just want to get a stop here this last minute in the third quarter. Get your best defensive players in there. Luchak missing a free throw, a rare occurrence.
Here goes Runyon.
He wants
Oh
that
my
one.
goodness, that was beautiful. Could not finish though. Look at the hustle.
Great hustle.
And great recovery on the floor. Wow,
Great
what a
job by
hustle
River
play.
Ridge.
Hayden Lewis putting it all on the line there.
So right now, if I'm River Ridge with 55 seconds on the game clock, 25 seconds on the shot clock, you probably want to shoot something within the next 10 seconds to give yourself what's called a 2-for-1, 2 possessions to Creekview's 1 possession.
Oh!
They just did it right there. So now Creekview, now there's a 10-second differential between. So now you're getting an extra opportunity.
And another opportunity, even potentially.
There you go.
And that Ryan Helms 3, his first of the night, comes in a clutch moment, pardon me.
River Ridge right here has got to try to take some time off the clock, not let Creekview get another. Oh, no.
Thoreau, a turnover.
Yeah, you wanted to run that thing down as much as possible, not to give Creekview another chance on offense.
And now their shot clock is off.
Yep, so they're going to take the last shot here. River Ridge had a chance to get it to 10, maybe 9 if they made a 3. But now Creekview's got a chance to extend this lead.
Helms is on Jack right now.
Yep, you know he's going to the rim. Oh, here comes the trap.
It's going to be a foul.
They had one to give, so that's not a bad foul.
Number 12 for the Knights, Ryan Helms on the foul.
So yeah, Helms with another foul. It's going to be Luchak on the inbound. As Gaddis is going to come in, they're looking for a 3 right here.
Yeah, but if Helms is the one that's guarding Luchak, I wouldn't surprise if they just throw it right back into Luchak again. Yep, he's posting up again.
5 seconds left.
Double.
That's Gaddis on the wing. Cannot finish Kurz. And that is going to end the third quarter.
Yeah, that could have been a dagger there if Gaddis put that one.
57-45 is your score. River Ridge does inch closer to closing that deficit, but still a 12-point lead for Creekview. And not exactly where you want to be if you're River Ridge, but still, you're getting closer, and your offense is getting more momentum, pardon me. And with Hart probably coming back in this fourth quarter, that's going to add even more strength down low.
Yeah, I mean, Creekview scored 45 points in the first half, only scored 12 in that quarter.
Yeah.
So that's a great job by River Ridge on the defensive end. They slowed down Luchak a little bit. They started trapping him to get the ball out of his hands and make someone else make a shot besides him. And they, Runyon obviously had that stretch there in the quarter to get him back in it. But now you're only down 12. You cut into the lead. You won that quarter, right? So now you know you can win the next quarter. And like you said, with KJ Hart possibly coming back into the game, I would say probably with about 5 minutes left is when Coach Darling will probably put him back in.
Yeah.
Unless this thing gets ballooned up to, 18, 20, you probably have to put him in earlier. But if you can kind of stay in this range, get it down to under 10 with about 5 minutes to go, if you can get KJ Hart back in the game, you're giving yourself a real chance.
So here we go. Fourth quarter action in the play-in portion of the region tournament. There goes Vaquero.
There's a slip again by Luchak.
Wow. Almost finished on his own rebound. Leads up to 14. Looking for a lane. Great
Tough
drive.
shot.
Oh, my goodness. That was Ryan Foley, his first basket of the night.
Tough shot.
Making a 3-point play and an 11-point game here. And Kurz down the stretch is going to be very important, but Hart is being sent to the table,
yeah,
so he's playing it early. And look at that, Kurz, great rebound.
Yep, find the shooter.
Boom! Zeb Runyon making it a single-digit ball game.
Best time to shoot a 3 is off an offensive rebound. Kick it out to your shooter. Kurz playing some great basketball tonight.
Amazing. And I think Hart's going to get someone else. Yeah, I think River Ridge sent.
They're going to keep the size out on the floor.
I have a feeling that River Ridge sent Hart to go in for Kurz, but then the head coach came over and told him different.
He's playing. He's not scoring at all, but that's not what he's out there to do. He's out there to rebound and play defense, and he's doing a great job of that tonight.
And he's on Luchak, a hard task.
That's a tough shot.
Oh, my goodness. That's just hard to stop.
Yeah, he was about 6 inches in front of the three-point line. I would say it's the most inefficient shot in basketball. When Luchak's shooting it,
look at him.
More efficient.
Forcing him to go left.
Yep. He knows Zeb wants to go to his right on that pull-up. Hart for 3.
That one was tipped, I believe. But what a save there. Cross court to Runyon. He's open. Oh,
wow.
My goodness.
Zeb Runyon is keeping River Ridge in this game tonight.
Unreal. 9-point game. Under 7 minutes left.
There's the trap. Get it out of his hands.
Latimer guarded by Runyon. Looking for someone.
They're going to trap again here. Nope.
Luchak trying to get somewhere on the backside.
Switch. There's
and watch
a mismatch.
Oh, my.
Got to get a hand up. They're lucky he missed that one.
I'm surprised they didn't kick backside because you have Gaddis and Latimer over there, too.
Yeah, this is the time where you're up, 9, 6:30 to go. You probably want to take a little bit of time off the shot clock, but make sure at the same time you're taking the best shot possible.
So here we go.
Quick shots is the best way for River Ridge to get back in this game if Creekview's taking quick shots.
You need scoring if you're River Ridge right now.
They're trying to screen for Runyon.
Said they're looking for Farmer. What a pass, but Hart can't finish.
Oh.
And it's going to be off Hart.
Farmer had some space. He probably could have turned the corner there for a layup. A little bit too unselfish on that play.
Godwin with the reception on the pass there. Handed
Great
over
pass
Vaquero.
by
Is going to be fouled.
Creekview's doing a good job breaking
Is
his
that
press.
5?
Is that on Hart?
I'm not sure.
Nope,
No,
it's
okay.
on 11. Creekview's doing a good job in this press, getting it to the middle of the floor and then creating a 2 versus 1 opportunity.
Oh. Oof. So Thoreau coming in for Latimer here. Vaquero on the second shot, trying to make it a double-digit lead. 6:01 left in the fourth. Still a lot of time left to go. Shot is good. Farmer needs someone. Hands it over to Foley. Guarded heavily by Gaddis right now. And he's going to take it himself. Can't finish, though. It's going to be a foul on the rebound.
Yeah, Luchak right now is face guarding Zeb Runyon,
Which is so hard.
They're not going to let him continue what he's doing, but that's on the other side of that. It's opening up driving lanes for River Ridge's other guards.
That foul was on Vaquero, so it's going to be.
They're going to go screen the screener here for Runyon. They're going to give him a corner 3.
Oh, he's open.
Yep. He read it right. He read it well, popped instead of curled it. Tough shot.
Almost got that one in there.
He wanted a foul there, but that was good defense by Luchak.
Here goes Farmer. Oh, he loses it.
That's got to be a double dribble.
Nonetheless, he loses possession. Farmer has it.
They got to push it. Find Runyon in transition.
Oh, it's short. A rare miss there.
That's the only way Runyon's going to get a good look for the rest of this game is going to be out in transition because Luchak's not going to let him touch the ball.
Completely agree. Got a mismatch down low. Foley on Vaquero.
Need some help side here. The paint is wide open.
Oh. A rare slip up by Luchak.
I think he wanted Vaccaro to stay wider to keep the spacing, and Vaccaro ran towards him maybe to set a ball screen. A little miscommunication there.
So Foley with the inbound. That's going to be Brady Fouts coming back in. Farmer gets the inbound.
I think it's a mismatch here for Farmer. He should look to attack here.
Oh, for sure. He's going to shoot.
There it is.
Ooh, can't finish, but
Great
Hart.
rebound by Hart.
Great job. Way to get up there. That's another foul on Vaquero. He has to be getting up there, too.
Yeah, once a player, he's trying to box him out, but once a player jumps in the air, and if you try to then box out, it's a dangerous play, and that's why they're going to call the foul.
Luchak is on Farmer, but
Nice
instead it's going to be Foley, and he's going to get up there. Yeah, that was Hayden Lewis.
He had the drive to the right if you turn the corner, but being a left-hander, he tried to get back to his left hand. Worked out for him. Got a chance to take this down to 8 points now. This game reminds me a lot of the first game we had today with the Lassiter girls and the Woodstock girls. Lassiter girls looked like they were going to absolutely blow Woodstock out of the water after halftime. But then Woodstock came back, knocked down some shots, and made it a game.
So Runyon is coming back in for Hart. So Hart and Kurz are on the floor, off the floor.
Yeah, I think coach is probably going to try to go offense-defense substitution with Hart. Right now, he might put Hart back in the game because they're on offense.
Wow, that's a rare slip-up again from Luchak to Landon Day. That's going to be River Ridge ball on the baseline. Lead is down to 8. They can make it 6 here.
Look at Hart on the bench right now. He wants in bad.
Oh, for sure.
He really wants to be in this game. Great backdoor.
Can't finish. Farmer unable to finish there. And they're going to take their time, I believe. Never mind. They're pushing the pace.
No foul.
Latimer today. Watch Luchak on the backside.
Get a hand up.
Gotta get a hand up. You're exactly right. Oof.
Nice move.
Oh my goodness.
And the foul. I mean, he just really hard to guard one-on-one. You got to send another player at him to try to make him get rid of the ball.
And that was on Easton Runyon.
They've been doing a good job of that the whole second half, taking the ball out of his hands, making someone else beat him.
So it can make the lead 11 here. The amount of trips Luke Jack has had to the free throw line is, man, a luxury.
Yep.
But he deserves all of them. He attracts all those fouls with his insane skill set, excuse me.
I mean, he can score from all 3 levels, as we say, in the paint, mid-range, from 3. He's a high-caliber player. First-team All-Region for a reason. He's almost close to 40 points at this point.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure his exact number, but he's probably close to 40.
Which is crazy. That's over half, nearing 2/3 of their points.
Yeah. I mean, when you go against Creekview in your scouting report, it's pretty much how do we slow down Luke Jack? If we can hold Luke Jack to under 30, we got a chance.
It's crazy. And
you got to try to make someone else beat you.
Yeah. If you're River Ridge here, what's your strategy going into this last 4 minutes?
Well, you're down 11, 4:45. You got to pick up the pressure a little bit. You're probably going to have to press at least 3/4 courts, or maybe throw some half-court traps in there just to try to speed up the game a little bit. You know, the more possessions there are, the better chance you have of coming back. Offensively, they got to try to get Zeb running a look.
Yeah.
They're going to have to get KJ Hart back in this game quick.
Yeah, especially down low, too. Here we go,
yep, there's a screen
440.
for Runyon. He read it right. He rejected it. They went over it.
Farmer, a clutch three.
Yep, pick up. Yep, here they're picking up now.
7-point deficit.
They got to get tighter on that trap if they want to make him turn it over. Yep, there's a turnover.
There's a turnover. Farmer picks it off.
Fouls probably could have just hit Luke Jack in the middle of the floor there.
That's going to be Lewis. Almost rebounded by Runyon. Poked away, but recovered by Luke Jack.
Run someone at him. Run. There we go. Get it out of his hands. Go tight on him now. Don't let him get it back.
And going to be a foul on Farmer.
That was a good take by Hayden Lewis. Just got to finish it.
Yeah. So Luke Jack going to inbound. Actually, no. Fout's going to come in inbound on the sideline. 4:08 left in the game.
Gotta wipe some more sweat off the floor first.
They're still tending to the floor over there. Latimer is. Should be good now. Here we go. 4:08 left.
You know Creekview's going to try to get to Luke Jack here.
Oh, getting to Latimer now. Oh, there's a little off the screen. Has some space, double team.
There's the double team we're talking about. Get it out of it. Now I don't think they need to double team him.
And Runyon fouls Luke Jack, going up at least 10 visits to the line, I would say.
That's the problem with double teaming someone else besides Luke Jack. It's going to leave him open. And
he knows when you're double teaming someone like him, and then he passes it to an outlet.
He's a high IQ kid. He knows where the space is to cut.
Exactly,
exactly what he did. He saw the middle was open. He cut there and got himself a layup.
Lead back up to 11. River Ridge needs to find something. Can Runyon do it? Oh, my goodness. That was off in the blink of an eye.
He's got 7 threes maybe tonight. I mean, he's lighting it up.
8-point deficit.
Great
Vaquero
job
is
by
open.
Oh, he blew it.
He blew it. Vaquero can't finish. That's going to be Lewis pushing it.
Get it to Runyon. There he is. Nope, long.
But almost rebounded by Runyon. Going to be out of bounds.
That's a good job by Runyon.
He's going to
keep
stay,
that ball alive.
nice ball.
The other Runyon. We got 2 Runyons. We got to differentiate here. Easton Runyon, the big. Zeb Runyon, the guard.
Looking for someone here.
They're going to get another screen for Zeb here.
That's Lewis. Nowhere to go. They need a basket here. It's getting closer and closer down the wire. Runyon. It's going to be a charge.
Oh, no.
Wow.
And here comes KJ Hart back into the game.
And also, I mean, putting Curzon also wouldn't be a bad idea because he has been a very consistent rebounder.
Is that 5 on him?
On Runyon?
It might have been the 5th for Easton.
Oh, wow.
Yep, that was his 5th.
Wow. So
it's tough. It's really tough when your 5th foul is an offensive foul. That's the worst feeling. it's one of those you almost think you can't control.
There's Fouts. Latimer now, guarded by Lewis.
You got to look to deny. Farmer's got to look to deny Luchak here. Not let him. There you go.
Oh my goodness, you read it.
Great anticipation there by Farmer.
Lead down to 6. Fantastic read.
He kind of baited them into that one. They knew they were going to get it to him. Yep, get it out of his hands.
There's Latimer, cross-court pass.
They're going to trap that corner right there. Good job by Godwin getting
there's
the middle
the cut.
floor.
Can't leave him open like that on the backside.
Great spacing by Creekview there in the trap. It's a well-coached team right there, knowing the spots to get to.
There's, whoa.
He just lost it.
Lost it. 7-point lead.
And they just called hard on his 5th.
Wow.
That's a tough one.
That is a tough one to go out on.
I know he had his hand straight up, but the problem is, and now he just got called for a technical. Yeah, that's tough. You have your hands straight up, but the problem is you're sideways.
And you're pushing your body into him a little bit too.
Right. If he had his chest in front, they wouldn't have called the foul. But the fact that he was on his side and Luchak went into his side, you don't have the position. You jumped in the air. Technically, that is a foul. And then obviously his emotions are. He left his emotions on his sleeves there. It was frustration. Got a technical. Now Creekview's shooting 4 free throws, and they get the ball. I mean, it's pretty much kind of ball game over at this point now. If he makes 3 out of 4, plus they get the ball, they score again here.
So white ball after that tech. Just under 2.5 left.
I mean, this can turn into a 6-point possession here for Creekview.
There's Vaquero, got it by Kurz. Tried to feed it in there. That's going to be another foul.
And we're shooting now. They're in the bonus.
Sending Day to the line was the last thing you wanted. Sending anyone to the line here. Down by 12.
I'm sure the River Ridge kids are saying right now, ball don't lie. That's what they like to say these days.
.216 left.
River Ridge is probably definitely going to look to push the pace here in this possession. They get a bucket.
They're going to have to.
Yeah, I think if they get a bucket here, I can see Coach Darling calling a timeout to kind of talk about what they're going to do on the defensive end of the floor. Good
Great
slam.
looks.
Good read. Nope, they're getting up. Need the trap again. Great job by Creekview getting the ball in the middle of the floor.
Oh, running on the floor. And Kurz recovers.
Pulling the 3.
Farmer cannot finish though. But Kurz has it.
Kurz might have 10 rebounds.
At least.
He's doing a great job.
Runyon's open. Not even open, but takes it still. Almost makes it.
You kind of have to at this point.
Yeah. Luchak has it now.
You got a trap. Try to get it out of his hands.
Clock's at 1:26.
Yeah, you got to fly around if you're River Ridge.
Almost turned it over there.
Try to get a deflection somewhere.
There's Vaquero.
They're just going to keep passing it around and waste clock if you don't put some pressure on them here.
Shot clock is at 10. That's Fouts. Near the baseline to Latimer from the gray line. Off.
I think Fouts probably
out of bounds.
Fouts probably had a better look from the corner with 6 seconds left. Probably should have just shot that one. But, you know, they wasted 35 seconds off the clock.
Down to a minute.
Yeah.
So we got Lewis going off for Flint as he is a known 3-point shooter. You're going to need that here down the stretch.
Yeah. River needs the quick scores and foul and hope Creekview misses some free throws. Or they just need to try to get some steals and some deflections.
I think they're trying to deal with a shot clock, which is crazy because this is a new shot clock.
We had 4 games where it's been fantastic. 4 games we've been good. And right now, with the middle left, it goes out.
And we've had problems with the one on top of the clock. Oh, we're going back to the one on top of the clock, on top of the goal.
The ones we have here, we're using are portable. Hopefully the batteries didn't run out.
Oh, we're gonna go back to that one.
Yeah, we've been having some issues here at Sequoia with the ones that are above the basket. And that's why we brought the portables in. But I think I guess the ones up top are gonna have enough juice on them to work for this last minute here.
There's Farmer looking for an outlet.
Got to make that layup right there.
Curtis couldn't get the rebound. It's going to be Creekview ball.
You got to foul now. You got to extend the game.
There's Fouts.
You got to extend the game.
Oh, almost got that. So 43 seconds left. Down by 10. Cannot have a score this possession. There's Latimer trying to find some space.
Yeah, they're trying to trap, but, I mean, you got to foul. Got to extend the game here.
Yeah, I completely agree. But not with Luke Jack.
Well, I mean,
pass over to Day. Shot clock is at 15. Pass
Luke Jack.
inside.
He got fouled. He looked like I hit in the head there.
No call. Runyon going to pull up. Drains it.
Timeout. Yep.
12 seconds left. Down by 7. So many Zeb Runyon threes, I feel like I'm losing count. But down by 8 here, pardon me, down by 7.
He's done everything he can tonight to keep this season going.
And if you are...
He's a senior, too, and if you're going to go out swinging, he's going out with some haymakers.
Oh, he is going out swinging.
He's going out with some haymakers. He's played a great game tonight.
Yeah. And if you're River Ridge coach, what are you drawing up here with 12 seconds left? What are you telling your team?
You got to try to get a steal. Obviously, you're going to try to. The best thing to do is get a 5-second call.
Yeah.
Obviously, to take no time off the clock. Creekview having 2 timeouts left, though. They'll probably call a timeout before that happens.
Yeah.
But if they do get it in, you gotta try to get a steal right away. If you don't, you just got to foul, and you got to pray that Creekview misses free throws.
So 12 seconds remaining. Got a few seniors on this roster. This could be their final game if they probably will not make the playoffs. Some crucial seconds here in the War Lodge. It's going to be Landon Day on the throw-in, and Luke Jack is open.
Got to foul him. Yep.
And they do.
Probably not enough time, though, unfortunately.
Yeah. They will send him to the line, though.
Yeah, you feel for these seniors on River Ridge. This is their last game now. Zeb Runyon had a great career, put together a phenomenal performance tonight. KJ Hart getting in foul trouble. Someone had to step up, and he was the one who did it. Kept him in this ball game. Tough one for KJ. Fouling out in his final game.
There goes Runyon.
Creekview doing a great job weathering the storm here by River Ridge in the second half.
Almost made that last-ditch effort. Nonetheless, that does it here in the War Lodge. Creekview advances in the region tournament and knocks out River Ridge. They are done for the season. 77-68 is your score. Any final thoughts for you, Coach Saxton?
That is a highly competitive game. Obviously, like I said earlier, it looked like Creekview was going to run away with it there and it was going to blow it out. But, River Ridge did a great job coming back in the second half, especially Zeb Runyon knocking down all the threes that he did. Made it a ball game. Like I said, River Ridge, feel bad for those seniors, their final game.
Yeah.
Creekview moving on. Going to get a tough physical Woodstock team at Woodstock, where they're hosting the region tournament on Tuesday. I know the Woodstock coaches are here scouting out Creekview, and I'm sure they're writing down stop Luke Jack on the scouting report. Like I said, easier said than done, but
yeah,
they've had, last time they played Creekview and Woodstock, very close game. They were tied at halftime. I think Woodstock ended up pulling it out by about 6. 61-56, I believe, was the final score of that game. So, that's going to be a good one.
For sure.
Two very well-coached teams, going to have their teams prepared. That should be a great game on Tuesday.
And as for your Chiefs, do you know who y'all are playing yet?
We do not. So the Pope Lassiter game earlier today, that Pope won.
Yeah.
They move on and play Sprayberry, the 3 seed on Tuesday.
Yeah.
We will then play the winner of that game on Wednesday.
Pope and Sprayberry, interesting.
That should be a good game.
Most definitely.
Sprayberry, very athletic team. Have weapons all over the floor that can score it. Pope, very well-coached team, play great defense. That should be another close one. Looking forward to going to watch that one on Tuesday to see who we play on Wednesday.
Very exciting. So that does it for us here in the War Lodge. Thank you so much for Coach Saxon for commentating tonight with me. That does it, though. The Grizzlies pull out the win 77-68 here in the region tournament. I'm Max Swain, joined by Coach Saxon. We will see you next time.
Appreciate you having me, Max.
Of course.